Hey everybody, welcome to GGS Railways. My name is Greg. This is my YouTube channel. Alright, so as you've probably gathered by now, if you've watched any of my videos in the last month or so, yesterday was actually my birthday, and I got a little bit of birthday money, so I went to Mike's Hobby Shop in Porter, Texas. It's my first time ever going there. If you live on that end of town or anywhere near that, it's kind of north of Houston a little bit. It's worth the drive. You might want to go check it out. So anyway, I got these two things there, and we're going to give them an unboxing. We're going to see what we got. So first thing we have here is a USA Trains, and this is an EMD GP38-2, and it is, well, it's a G-scale locomotive. Anyway, we'll get it out of the box here in a minute. It's got a bunch of nice features and so forth, and we will look at all those. And then after that, we've got a really nice, and you know how I feel about tank cars, we got a really nice Pico brand tank car. This is a Texaco tank car. I thought this was quite nice, kind of had to have it. So all right, let's get to the actual unboxing, the thing that we came here to do. So, all right, we're gonna do the locomotive first. All right, so let's see, get it out of the box. See what we can do here. So we stuck some things in here. I'm not quite sure what all this is. I think this is things you're supposed to put on the locomotive to accessorize it, make it complete, however you want to say it. So, all right. So when I saw this guy, I kind of just had to have it. I had it really nicely displayed there in the display cabinet, and I was like, wow, cool. So I've never had a USA brands train. So this ought to be interesting. We'll see what that's all like. Now, if you've watched my YouTube channel at all, you know that we have exactly one, diesel G-scale locomotive. And if it had an odometer, like a car does, it would probably be approaching 100,000 miles or more, because we run that sucker all the time. And man, I tell you what, that has been a really good locomotive. So all right, let's see. Looks like we got the handrails and stuff in here, and we'll put those on later. But for right now, let's get this out of the box because I'm excited. I'm excited to show it to you guys. So, all right. Whoa. This is just as cool as I remembered it being when I looked at it on the shelf. So how about that? Whoa. All right, let's get it out of the actual box here. See, actually, I did that. Did that without messing it up. How about that? So the rails and stuff that we just saw will go, obviously here. I'll figure out how to do that here in a little bit. Looks like we got some the holes and stuff here. So I imagine we can figure it out. And we do have some instructions. So that's pretty cool. So yes, this is a USA Train. So this is obviously BNSF. It is quite large and it is quite nice. I like it. I like it a lot. So all right, let's read some of the features here. I'm just gonna read it off the box. See what it says. Let's see, 129th scale, GP38 features dual motors, power track drive system, dual fan driven exhaust, detailed cab interior. Well, yes, indeed. Well, look there, the windows. Wow, that's so cool. So, all right, yes, with the engineer. Well, yes, there is the engineer. Interior lighting, opening cab doors. Oh, okay. I'm not sure. Okay, we'll figure that out. I don't know about all that. Anyway, let's see. Opening cab doors, rotating roof fans, and I guess the fans would be up here, and I guess these rotate. That's pretty cool. All right. Metal handrails, which we have yet to put on. Operating directional headlights, which means when it goes forwards, the light will come here, and when it goes backwards, it comes from the back. Lighted number boards, which of course are these guys up here. Directional red-green marker lights. I'm not sure. So, all right. Very cool. Very awesome. So, all right. Like I say, I'll get the handrails and stuff on this in a little bit, and we'll show that to you before we get the video finished. But before we do that, I want to go ahead and get this tank car out of the box, because I am super excited about that. If you watch my channel at all, you know that I am kind of enamored with tank cars. And I saw this guy and I was like, wow. wow. All right, let me get my little BNSF out of the way here. He is so cool, so freaking cool. So all right, let's see here. So this is apparently new in the box. I guess this is the first G-scale, probably anything that I've ever bought new in the box, which means I'm going to need a knife, and I'm not prepared Well, I know you're shocked. All right, let me go get a knife. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back with a razor knife, and we'll see. I know for a fact that this is dull, but it's just one little piece of tape, so surely we can do that. We did it. Good deal. Put the dull knife up, and we will get this out of the box. Very, very cool. So, all right. I don't want to mess up the box. I mean, I'm not a person that is a big, you know, some of the folks are into the pristine boxes and all that, and I don't care a lot about that. But, you know, why mess it up if you don't have to? So, all right, this box apparently works a little bit differently than I thought it did. Because, all right, yes, I do see. All right, so apparently it's got one of the flip boxes, and I think probably I didn't even need to cut that. Well, you know, oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. All right, well, that means I got to get this other side. Boy, you know, leave it to me to get cutting some tape, you know, screwed up. All right, here we go. Y'all ready for this? Wow. Whoa. That is so nice. Man, would you look at that. So we'll read about this guy here in a minute, just as soon as I get it out of the box. So maybe we'll put this packing supply, or packing back into the box so it stays in there. Wow. So, all right, look at this in just a minute. Get the box over here. So let's see what kind of features or what it says about this guy. I didn't read anything off the box. I was just excited to see the Texaco tank car, and I thought that was just super cool. That's sharp. I don't care who you are. That's just sharp. So all right, let's see. What does it say? Well, that's just talking about other things that they have. Let's see. It says here for outdoor and indoor. So yes, probably never see outdoors. And I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me, but this appears to be German, and I don't know German. So all right, so yes, it is by Pico brand, model trains and model buildings, and of course it is G scale. So all right, so apparently it's not going to. Oh, maybe this will tell us. No, it just it says 38767 Kesselwagen. Texaco tank car, 1971 Texaco. So all right, very cool. All right, well, you know, that's probably all we need to know about it anyway, right? So let's take a look at it. Let's see, since it didn't tell us much on the box, let's just take a look and figure it out for ourselves maybe. So all right, yes, it is obviously molded plastic. Got a few metal details here and there. The rails are metal, very nice. It kind of got that anodized look. The top has these little details up here that are quite nice. Now the trucks themselves are plastic, and that's a little bit of a surprise for me, but you know, I'm sure it'll work just fine, indoor or outdoor, it says. So all right, very cool. It's got the different kind of couplers here, but I think we'll be okay. Well, as it turns out, so does my new BNSF, so that's cool. So all right, this is what we've got. So all right, well, I'm going to take a little break here from the filming, and we're going to put the handrails on, and we'll be right back. All right, so I hadn't planned on showing the handrails and stuff, but I did want to demonstrate just how many pieces there are here. We got two handrails, some, I don't know, those look like steps, and all these pieces, and all these pieces, and some optional couplers. Anyway, I just wanted to show you all that before I got it put together, because man, this is actually quite complicated. Here is the diagram. Wow. So all right, let's get back to work. I'll show it to you when it's done. All right, so I got all the guardrails and stuff on the newly acquired G-Scale locomotive, and we are about ready to do the video. Now we do have one logistical problem. We got a bunch of dogs that are kind of exactly where I want to be, but that's okay. We'll live. Yes, exactly. So okay. So let's take a look at these guys, and then we're going to take them in there. We are going to run them around. These are quite sharp. I really like these. These are possibly the nicest. Well, I mean, they are the nicest, G-Scale things that we have. But anyway, so let's take a look. So anyway, I figured out what it meant by, you know, it did have the operating cab door, and there that is. Yes, it is in fact operating, and there's the little engine here. Pretty cool. So like I said, I got the guardrails all on here. Just occurred to me I have my reading glasses on, which could explain why everything got really funky. So okay, we got opening and closing windows. That's very, very cool. So you see the little logo, the little engineers there. Very cool. You got the opening and closing windows over here as well. So this is very, very sharp. So on the bottom it's got options for sound and smoke and the motors, which I can't imagine why you turn off the motors, but anyway, and some other stuff. So anyway, we got everything turned on at the moment. I don't know if this one actually has sound, but I flipped it on just in case. So all right, so the new guardrails and everything, they look really, really nice. Now that was no small feat to put those on, by the way. So the instructions on this are, well, they're a little iffy. So, you know, you kind of got to look at the pictures, but I figured it out. No problem at all. So yeah, that's that. So then once again, we have the G-Scale 10 car. So all right, who wants to take this stuff in there on the track? I know I do. I am excited. The first run is always awesome, unless it doesn't run, and then it's not so awesome. But anyway, let's go take it in there. Let's see what it does. All right, guys, how about this? How sharp is this? Wow, I am pretty excited. How about you guys? So this guy here is actually made in the United States. I believe he's made in Massachusetts, so that's pretty cool. And then the other one, which I think is what I think we said Pico brand. Is that right? I could be wrong about that, but I think that was it. And I'm pretty sure it is not made in the United States, but hey, it is quite sharp and I like it quite a bit. So all right, let's get this zoomed out and let's do what we really want to do, which is see what it runs like around the track. So get the camera to cooperate, and you know, sometimes that does or does not work. All right, with no further ado, let's see what this guy looks like running around the track. That's really what we want to see. Let's go. Oh, we're going backwards. You know, that's the story of this channel's life, isn't it? All right, here we go. Woo! Wow, look at that. Man, that is sharp. So I don't have a caboose with this with this style coupler, so we will have to either change the coupler or, yeah, well, one or the other, either that car or the caboose. I guess we need to make a decision which kind of couplers we want. So this is just really cool. Liking this quite a bit. All right, wow. So what do y'all think about this? Pretty cool, huh? Very, very nice. So we might give our our Bachmann, I think it's Bachmann, Santa Fe a rest. Like I was saying earlier in the video, he's got quite a few miles on him, quite a few toy train miles on him. So he could probably use a little break, and this guy will certainly give him that opportunity. Very, very cool. Now I wish I still had the G-Scale track set up on the raised platform, but I don't. I replaced it with a standard gauge track. So we are having to show you on this one, but that's okay. It's working pretty well. So I'm kind of stalling, waiting to see if it's going to smoke, because I did put some smoke fluid in there. So I either may have put too little or too much. The quantity it was talking about it needed was in drops, and well, that's not not a very scientific measurement. All right, well, you know what? I'm okay one way or the other, because that smoke stuff kind of makes it hard for me to breathe anyway. Well, you know what, guys? I think this is going to fit the bill just fine. Love, love, love this. Now, we may have to get a little bit more track for him to run on. What do you think? Because that's just not very much for that side of the locomotive. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed seeing these two new and probably the last birthday edition offerings that I got. So yeah, I got some birthday money, so I went and spent said birthday money, and so this is what you see, this is what you get. All right, guys. Well, with no further ado, I think this is about all. We will certainly see much more of this, I'm sure, coming up soon, probably very soon. So, all right, thanks for watching. GGS Railways out.